Once there was a wealthy man named Ramiz. He had money, cars, a luxurious house, everything most people dream of. But deep inside, he felt empty. He was always angry, irritated over small things, and restless for no reason. Despite having everything, his life felt hollow. One day, frustrated and confused, he decided to visit a wise old man. This elder didn't teach from books. He taught from life. People said his lessons could change the way you see the world. Ramiz hoped for the same. The old man listened quietly to Ramiz's complaints. Without saying a word, he placed an empty glass jar in front of him. Then he said, "Son, if you want to understand life, consider this jar as your life." And the lesson began. First, the old man picked up some big stones and placed them inside the jar. He asked, "Is the jar full now?" Ramiz replied, "Yes, it seems full. Nothing else can fit in." The old man smiled and said, "These big stones represent the most important things in your life. Your health, your faith, your family, your true friends. If these aren't present, everything else becomes meaningless." Next, the old man poured small stones into the jar. They slipped into the spaces between the big stones. He asked again, "Is the jar full now?" Surprised, Ramiz said, "Yes, there's still space." The elder explained, "These small stones are your job, your career, your business, your money. They're important too, but only after your big stones are in place." Then the old man took a handful of sand and poured it into the jar. The sand filled all the remaining gap. "These grains of sand," he said, "are the small and often useless things in life: jealousy, gossip, overthinking, comparisons, stress. If you fill your life with these first, there's no room left for what truly matters." Finally, he slowly poured water into the jar. The water slid through the sand, touching every space. "This water," he said gently, "represents life's smiles, gratitude, little moments of peace, love, and kindness. These are the final touches that complete a full life." The old man looked into Ramiz's eyes and said, "Everything fits in life, but what you choose to place first makes all the difference. If you begin with sand, the real treasures, faith, health, family, will be left out. The wise fill life with purpose first. Everything else finds its place on its own." Ramiz sat there silently, the glass jar still in front of him, but now he could see his entire life inside it. Memories flashed through his mind. The times he skipped family dinners for late meetings. The calls from his mother he ignored. The way he let success matter more than love, health, and faith. And then it hit him. He wasn't restless because he had too little. He was restless because he filled his life with the wrong things first. He had poured in the sand: stress, jealousy, ego, pressure, and left no space for what truly mattered. A quiet tear rolled down his cheek. But this time, it wasn't from sadness. It was from clarity. He looked at the wise old man, nodded gently in gratitude, stood up, and began walking home. But something was different now. For the first time, he wasn't walking back to his house. He was walking toward peace. He knew now. He would finally start filling life the right way. Friends, fill your life with what truly matters: your character, faith, health, and loved ones. Then let success, money, and career follow. And only at the end, let stress, comparison, and doubts settle in the tiny leftover spaces. Because those who fill their life backward often whisper at the end, "I wish I had understood this earlier."